Welcome. Welcome to the 6-12-25 workout. This workout is dedicated to improving strength endurance. We're working on the metabolic end of the continuum. We're doing one big ass 43 rep set split up between 3 exercises. So this is a giant set, a tri-set, whatever you want to call it. It's one big mother set. And this set is going to involve a lot of discomfort. Beginners are going to go through it 3 times and the workout's done. Intermediates will go through this circuit 4 times, then you're done. And if you're advanced, if you've been training for 4 or more years, you can go through the circuit we're about to do 5 times. The rest periods will be explained as we go. The exercise selection has been chosen strategically. We're going to be starting off with a functional hypertrophy exercise, standing push press for shoulders. Then we're going to go down to a shoulder press. In the last video series, I told you I'd show you a modified way to train your shoulders without putting a lot of stress on them if you have tight external rotators. We'll touch on that in between sets. And then we're going to finish off with a really neat variation on lateral raises that you probably haven't seen that really recruits the rear delt with some external rotation at the end of the movement. Cool stuff I got for you today. How do we warm up? Before we go into our giant sets, because our very first work set is with a 6-rep max, we need to build up to that. So this is going to be my first warm-up set for the total workout. Now I've already done a general warm-up on the bike. I've warmed up my body. I've done my dynamic stretching. Now we're starting our specific warm-up for the actual workout. Let's get started. Warm-up set number 1 is going to be around 10 to 12 reps. All right, so that's called a push press. A couple notes we want to make on that movement is our stance. We're going to take a staggered stance. This is going to give us a wide base of support. It's going to allow us to maintain a really stable surface. What I recommend doing between each set is changing your foot position. In season 3 of Live Large TV, Big Ben Pikowski is going to be coming back and he's going to be going through a lot of these exercises that we're doing in some of these workouts and going into them in more in depth and explaining some of the technicalities of each of the movements and how to do them optimally and safely. This is the main thing you need to know, and we'll alternate stances every set. The reason for that is so that we don't really create imbalances within our trunk, because if you do all your pressing movements with 1 foot forward, you're going to create a bit of a twist, too much rotation in the trunk. Hand position, fingers are going to be over top, typically ring finger or index finger on the line here on the Olympic bar. We lower the bar to our chest and we push all the way up to full extension. Every rep touches our chest, and we're trying to minimize any extension of our back as possible. So we're trying not to turn this into an incline chest press. We want to keep it on our shoulders. All right, warm-up set number 2. We'll go up. All right. So that's our second warm-up set. Again, warm-up is designed to serve you, so if you feel like you need a third warm-up set, that's totally fine, take it. We're ready now for our first work set. Our first set of 43 reps split up between 3 exercises. How this first work set's gonna look like is a big giant set. We're gonna take 10 seconds rest between each exercise and then 2 minutes in between each set. Very simple, very straightforward. I'm gonna get into it. I will explain the technique after the big giant set. You sit back and watch me get into the hurt box. All right, here comes the nasty stuff. First set of 6. What we're doing is a 4-0-X-1 tempo for the first exercise. That means we're controlling the weight for a 4-second negative, 0-second pause, and then X represents explosiveness on the way up. And then we take, and then we repeat that. So 4-0-X is our tempo. And then we're gonna be doing a 3-0-X tempo for the second exercise and a 2-0-X tempo on the third exercise. It's very critical that you follow these tempos or abide as close to them as possible to experience the training effect we're going after. All right, take my imaginary watch. I'm gonna start 2 minutes to rest. All right, so what went wrong there for Vinny? Eh? I got into some really good weights there. I wanted you guys to see me struggle. So I hit 5 on my first exercise, which was supposed to be 6. I hit 9 on my second exercise, which was supposed to be 12. So I obviously overly estimated. Probably should have started with 55 or 60. And I hit my 25 with my, what did I use there? 15s on my lateral raises with external rotation. Guys, my shoulders pumped. 43 reps. Beginners, I'm telling you guys, 3 sets maximum. Even you intermediate and advanced guys, you're gonna find that 3 sets of this, you might wanna just play it by ear, hit those first 3 sets, and then decide whether you're gonna do a 4th or a 5th one. So, while I'm resting, again, the rest period is critical here. You need to keep it at 2 minutes. If you start to let it go too long, you're gonna start recovering your entire body more than we want to achieve the strength endurance training effect. It's critical you keep that 2-minute rest period. Set number 2. Seconds. 12 reps, 3-0 X tempo. What'd I get, 10? Wow. Tempo on this is 2-0X, so it's a little more rhythmic. Rhythmatic? Somebody help me there. Whew. Oh, man. Guys, that is absolutely excruciating. I'm like drowning. I need a pair of goggles. I'm drowning in sweat. So as you can see, although we're hitting the type 2B, type 2A fibers, because of the amount of stimulus we're putting on those type 1 fibers, which is those endurance fibers, we're working with greater reps, greater energy demand. There's gonna be a lot of energy expenditure experienced in this workout. You're gonna sweat a lot. You're gonna breathe heavier. Actually this would be a great protocol if you're looking to lose fat as well. Whether you combine this protocol with a fat loss meal plan or a caloric surplus meal plan, you're gonna experience tremendous benefits. This is really gonna help you retain your muscle size too if you're dieting. Because we're hitting all those fibers. So your body's gonna is gonna say, oh, we better keep this muscle. So, I'm gonna be demonstrating 2 giant sets for you in each of these workouts this week. Beginners will do a total of 3. I'm starting to wonder if intermediates will even be able to handle 4, and I don't even know if advanced people will be able to handle 5. Play it by ear. Think about quality, not quantity. One thing I'll also mention is it's normal to have your weights drop dramatically. This is known as the critical drop-off. By probably up to 20% in some cases. If your weights are dropping 20% from set to set, that's common. If they're dropping any more, then shut the workout down. But you're gonna be dropping significantly faster from giant set to giant set with this kind of protocol, and that's normal for this protocol. All right, so let's just quickly review 2 of the exercises we didn't review. We reviewed the push press, dumbbell shoulder press. If you've got tight external rotators, easiest way to take the stress off your shoulders or the external rotators is to bring your elbows in and create a line of movement that doesn't force them to fight external rotation. Here, look, they have to fight just maintaining this position. You can imagine what they're doing if you add weight to them when they can't even stabilize this without any weight. So by bringing your elbows forward, we now have a straight line of force. We can push up and down without stress on the external rotators. So, pretty cool variation there. For the lateral raises, this is what they were supposed to look like. So we start with our palms facing each other. We start with the neutral grip. At the top, we rotate them outwards. This is external rotation. When we externally rotate our shoulders at this angle, we activate the rear delt. So at the top of the movement, this is where we should be. And then we bring them back to a neutral position. So we start to rotate them, start to externally rotate at the top. Okay? And we're controlling that entire range of motion. We're controlling all of our reps. That's why I prescribe the tempo. All right, guys, that's it. Just throw a few more things at you guys. Workout like this, you definitely need to be supplementing during the workout. All your amino acids, your creatines, your aminos, your BCAAs, your glutamines. You want to take all those during your workout. Be sipping on them. If you're trying to gain mass, if you're a skinny guy, you want to be sipping a carb powder, spiking your insulin to help combat the cortisol. And we want to also help shuttle those nutrients into the muscles while we're training. Post-workout, we want to have some hydrolyzed whey protein, another fast-digesting protein that gets into your muscles quickly, helps recover. And what we also want to do, and most guys don't talk about, is we want to combat all the acidity we created in our body from this workout specifically. We want to combat it with, what would be a great thing to do is have a huge green salad immediately after your workout. Something you've probably never seen guys do, but that's the fastest way to help combat acidity. A more practical way now is to have a supplement like greens powder. So as soon as your workout's done, you're going to throw back some greens powder. Actually, I'll show you what I got over here. Just hang on a sec. So I bring this to the gym. There's a mixture of things. We have a greens powder here. We've got a reds powder, so a lot of antioxidants from berries, and we have our hydrolyzed whey protein. This is what I have immediately after my workout. Because I was sipping on a drink with carbs, my insulin's already spiked, so this is gonna get into my muscles quicker. When we go home, within about 30, 45 minutes, we're gonna have a whole food meal, a fast digesting protein, and a slow releasing carbohydrate. We'll have some fish oils as well. And again, another huge greens salad or some form of greens vegetables. All right, come back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing day 2. We've gotta cover arms, and we gotta hit legs, chest, and back too. So rewatch some of that. Thank you for watching. You guys know what to do. If you guys got any comments, questions, leave them below. We'll see you guys next time. I'm out.